For those of you that want to buy an apartment, or for those of you that have already bought an apartment, there are so many things you cannot do in that apartment that you bought. I know it is your house, I know it is your property, but there are some things you cannot do. So in this video, I'll be listing about 3 of them. Number 1 is the entrance door. You cannot change the pattern and the color of the entrance door. Maybe you just see a door outside that you like and you want to use it to replace the one you have already in the house. If you must do that, the door must have the same color and the same pattern with every other person in that building. So if the door is brown that you came to meet in that house, you cannot just go and buy a green door and put there. No, it must have the same color and the same pattern with every other person in that building. Maybe the door you came to meet is already old and you cannot get that type of door again to buy from the market. Maybe they don't produce that type of door and you needed to change the door. What you will now do is to approach your administrator and make a request. You will call for a meeting before you can change the pattern of door, before they can authorize any type of door that you must put in that place. So you alone cannot just decide to change the pattern and color of the entrance door. That is one. Then number 2 is the window. The same thing goes to this window. You can also not change the pattern and the color of the window. So if the window you came to meet in the house is white and you personally you prefer brown window, no, you cannot do that. The window must be in uniform with every other person in that building. But you can also do it like this. If the window you came to meet is white and you prefer brown, then you can buy a window that has the outside will be white while the inside will be brown. Yes, you can also do it that way. You can also buy that type of a window, but the window from when you are looking at it from outside must not have different color with every other person in the building. The same thing goes with the taparello. That taparello we use during winter. The color must also be in uniform with every other person in the building. But if you don't like the pattern of the window and you have the intention of changing it, you can also request from the administrator or you need an authorization from your neighbor. You have meeting and you people will decide the type of window that you can change to, so that from that day any other person that want to change the window in that house, they will have to buy that same pattern that you bought. So that will not be the standard. Number 3 is the color of the house. You cannot paint the outside color of the house. I'm not talking about the inside now, the sitting room, parlor, kitchen and all that. No, that one you can paint with whichever color that you want. I'm talking about the outside color now. If the whole building is painted with yellow, you cannot just go and paint your own part with green. It will affect the look of that particular building. It is not accepted. Even if the color of the house is yellow and you also decide to go and paint your own with yellow, it is in some apartment, it is also not accepted, because the whole building will look old. Only your parts will look new. It will also affect the look of that particular building. So you cannot also not also do that. So there are also many things that you cannot do in an apartment. So I'll be bringing them from time to time. So let's just leave it for this theory. In my next video, I'll try and also list some certain things you can also not do in an apartment, except you take an authorization from the administrator or from your neighbor. Thank you and God bless you.